Jay Triano had held tight to this obscure NBA rule for 15 years, this potential, game-changing antic, ever since he had asked a basketball official about it at a clinic in Toronto. Then on Tuesday night, Triano, the Phoenix Suns interim head coach, exploited the little-known loophole at a most opportune moment, with the Suns tied with the Memphis Grizzlies with 0.6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Triano called a play he had dubbed Rim, in which the inbounds passer basically takes an old-fashioned set shot aimed right at the basket. In this case, the passer/shooter was Dragan Bender, who lobbed a perfect ball at the hoop. If the ball had gone straight in, no points would have been credited, as players cannot score directly off an inbounds pass. But Bender's teammate Tyson Chandler leapt high and touched the ball as it descended through the rim. That would seem to be offensive goaltending, since the ball was directly over the basket when Chandler touched it. But it wasn't the reason. It was an inbounds pass, which by definition is not a shot. After a brief review by officials, the basket counted. Phoenix won, 99-97. I told the one official, "You know that you can't goaltend that," Triano said to reporters after the game. He was like, I know. I think they were probably looking to see if Tyson touched the ball, because it's a violation if it goes straight in and he doesn't get a piece of it." Triano and the Suns stole the game, and it was a reminder that there are still plenty of obscure regulations and loopholes out there in pro sports just waiting to be exploited by the right head coach at the fitting time. In the NFL, there is Rule 11, Section 4, Article 3, the fair catch kick rule. It allows a team to attempt an unimpeded field goal from the spot of a fair catch, and possibly score the winning 3 points in the waning seconds of a game. On such a play, the defense can rush the kicker, who, in turn, can get a better running start before he kicks the ball. In Major League Baseball, according to Rule 6.06a, a batter can be called out if he hits a fair or foul ball with 1 foot on the ground entirely outside the batter's box. But it is a rule that certainly doesn't seem to resonate with umpires. Imagine if a game-winning homer were nullified because of the positioning of a batter's left cleat. It would be George Brett's pine tar homer, all over again. Many of the more intriguing instances of exploiting semi-concealed rules have occurred in and around a 10-foot basket. Take the scene in New Jersey during an exhibition game between the Knicks and Nets in the early 1980s. Albert King of the Nets came flying down court and dunked the ball on a fast break. As his momentum carried him beneath and past the hoop, the basketball hit the top of his head and bounced back up and out of the rim. When it hit his head, the entire ball had entirely passed through the rim but had not yet cleared the netting. Hubie Brown, who was coaching the Knicks, made quite a fuss on the sideline, insisting this was not a basket. After the officials had conferred for some time, they agreed with him.